Hey guys, and welcome to episode 7 of the 10 to 100 Solana challenge, where we try to flip NFTs from 10 Solana all the way up to 100 Solana. And in this challenge, I'm being completely transparent. I'm doing these videos every single Saturday, so even if we have a horrible week or a good week, I'll be here every single Saturday showing you guys all of my recent trades. And I'm also making this challenge as fair as possible by not doing any whitelist mints or anything like that, only secondary purchases and public mints, because as a YouTuber, I do get some unfair advantages by getting whitelist spots for some popular projects without having to do much, so that just wouldn't be fair. Now, before we jump into these trades, make sure to follow me over on Twitter and check out my Patreon page, where I share all of my purchases, all of the mints I'm looking at. We also host a bunch of different whitelist giveaways. Both of those links will be down below in the description. Also, if there's any specific projects you guys want me to cover going forward on the channel, let me know down below. Okay, so we're now on this beautiful website called Magic Eden. So as you probably remember from last week's episode, we ended that episode by buying 2 of these Zuckerverse NFTs. We bought one for 1.4 and one for 1.08, and shortly after this, these actually pumped all the way up to 1.8, I believe. But guess what? I didn't sell because I'm stupid. Nah, I'm kidding, but sometimes you're just not able to sell the top. I actually still haven't sold these, and they're right now sitting at 0.88, so we are at a loss on these ones right now, but the floor is pretty thin, only 159 listed, so I'm basically just hoping that they'll announce some cool stuff or something like that will make these pump back up close to like 2 Solana. And something that really hurts, do you remember a couple of episodes ago when I aped really hard into Shizen Orochi at approximately 2 Solana? Ended up selling them all below 1 Solana, I think, because they were doing so horribly. I just wanted to cut my losses, get that liquidity back to do some more trades. Well, right now, Shizen Orochi, it's back at 2.8. So it would have been way better if I had just held all of these NFTs. But then again, I do these episodes every single week, so I can't really hold plenty of NFTs for many weeks because there will be no content for you guys. And this is a flipping challenge, not just buy and hold long-term challenge. So I tried to not hold NFTs for that long, and that was one of the reasons I decided to sell these. But I obviously see now that that was a horrible decision. So the next thing I did was actually to link my account with Discord and with my email, because Magic Eden actually airdropped these magic tickets to everyone that had connected their Discord and their email address to their wallet. So I actually went ahead and did that, and then I got airdropped one of these magic tickets. They're right now sitting at 0.38. I believe I sold it at like 0.25. It's still free money. So this is something that everyone could have done. I also did this on my main account actually, because my main account is actually pretty old in the Solana space. So I actually got one of these OG tickets, which is right now sitting at 2.2 Solana. I think I sold mine for 2.5. So again, free 2.5 Solana, can't complain. Now, after this happened, I couldn't really do much because I was still holding my Yaku Corp for the next capsule mint, and I didn't have a lot of liquidity. So I actually went ahead and sold my Machi heads for 2.8 Solana, as well as my last social sauna club, just to get rid of it. But Machi heads, I was kind of sad selling it because I do believe in this project long term. I love the art, and I do think the team behind this project has some cool stuff coming. I still hold multiple of these in my other wallets, but on this one I just needed some extra liquidity, so I went ahead and sold it for 2.8 Solana. Right now they are at 2.85, so they haven't really done much, so I don't really mind selling it. Now, the next couple of things we did was buying one of these diamond town heads for 1.83 Solana and one of these blankies for 0.54 Solana. I decided to buy these diamond town heads because listings were dropping pretty drastically. It seemed like it had topped out when it comes to amount listed, and the volume was also really good, so I decided to buy one of these. Also, these blankies, I actually saw on Twitter that blankies announced that they will release their own token. I saw that like right when they tweeted, so like 1 minute after the tweet, I ran upstairs to my room to buy one of these blankies, and after just a couple of minutes, once more people actually saw that tweet, they decided to ape in as well, and it actually did pump up to 1.5 Solana, I think. I wasn't able to sell at the top this time either. I did list mine for 1.3, but it didn't sell for some reason, which sucks. But I was still able to sell it for 0.98 Solana, so almost a 2x in a matter of like 30 minutes, I believe. So that's just the power of actually following different projects and staying up to date with announcements and stuff. Because when projects announce cool stuff like this, the price tends to pump and people tend to ape in to projects without doing much research just because they see a cool announcement. So if you're quick and see the announcement before most other people, you can earn some easy cash. And the diamond townheads that we bought for 1.83, we sold for 2.08. It did pump up to 2.3, but we didn't sell the top on this one either. We basically got like a 0.1 Solana profit, something like that, after fees. So basically nothing. And then we went ahead and bought one of these Solana puppy pounds for 1.65. These guys announced some really cool stuff over in their Discord, and it seems like they have a lot of cool plans in the future. So this is a project that I'll probably hold for at least a couple of days and see how it develops. The volume on it was also looking pretty solid. If we take a look at it right now, you can see that they're sitting at 1.6, so we haven't really made any money, but the volume is looking pretty decent, and with all of these cool future plans, I could easily see this project go above 2 Solana. And guess what? That was actually the last thing we did. And you might say, Ragnar, why didn't you do more trades? Well, as I said previously, I didn't have a lot of liquidity. Like, most of my liquidity was locked up in my Yaku Corp that I didn't want to sell. So it was pretty hard. I obviously sold my Mashi heads, was able to buy some more stuff with that. Right now we have 2 Solana in my wallet, but I need to save that for the Yaku Corp capsule mint, which is happening tomorrow. And if you watched last week's episode, you remember that we ended up at like 15.5 Solana, still stuck in that 15 to 20 Solana range that we have been stuck in for a while. And if we take a look at my wallet right now, you can see that we have approximately 2 Solana, and the floor value of our NFTs is currently 8.8 Solana. Whoa, Ragnar, did you lose money this week? Well, not really. I'm not really worried about it. The thing that happened right here is Yaku Corp, because it's now Friday night, and Yaku Corp actually did their snapshots earlier today or yesterday, which means they've basically captured all the wallets holding this NFT and put them on the whitelist for the capsule mint, which means people can now go ahead and sell this Yaku Corp NFT and still be on the whitelist for the capsule mint. That was basically the entire reason why this project went to 10 plus Solana as well, because people wanted whitelist for the capsule mint. So you can see that the floor on these has fallen from approximately 10 Solana down to 5 now, basically down 50%, which is quite a lot, but I'm not really worried about it because I do have whitelist for the capsule. So I do believe that that will bring me back up to where we were, and hopefully a bit higher as well. I have no clue how well the capsules will do, obviously, but they are actually doing 3 launches in total. They first did this launch of their only S01s. On Sunday, they're doing their capsule mint, which is their actual metaverse apartments. And then a couple of weeks later, they're doing their actual avatar launch, which are these avatars that you like walk around with and stuff in their metaverse. And to get whitelisted for that mint, you need to hold both one of these and one of these capsules. So I do believe that the floor on these ones and on the capsules will be pretty solid as well. So I'm not really worried that we lost a couple of Solana now, because I think we will easily get it back on Sunday once we mint these capsules. But that's basically where we're at a short-term loss that I think we will get back in 2 days. Right now we still hold these Galaxy Chimps, we still hold 1 Social Solana Club. Both of these are worth so little that I can't even be bothered to sell them. We hold 1 of these Solana Puppy Pounds, we hold 2 of the Suckerverse, and we hold 1 of these Yaku Oni S01s. Plus we have 2 Solana in my wallet. I actually believe the capsules will cost 2.5 Solana, so I might even have to sell 1 of these other NFTs to be able to afford it. But there you go, not a super exciting week in my opinion, just a couple of trades and a couple of sales on some previous NFTs that I held. But I do believe after this capsule mint of Yaku Corp that we will be seeing some more interesting stuff in this challenge, hopefully anyways. But anyways, I do hope you appreciate my transparency. I'm here every single Saturday sharing these trades with you guys, so if you appreciate that, smash that like, subscribe down below. Let me know what project and what content you would like to see going forward on the channel. Check out my Twitter and Patreon linked down below. And with all of that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.